In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create an interactive quiz here in Google Slides. Now, creating an interactive quiz is a great addition to your presentation, whether it's a lesson plan or a simple questionnaire that you want to ask your audience. And it's also quite easy to do, so let's get started. So I have an example right here. So you have a simple question. So you have your simple question within a text box and some shapes where you have your answers. So it's a multiple choice where you choose from the different answers given. And in our next slide, we will have the answer, the correct answer, which will be highlighted in a different color, and some other facts at the bottom of your slide. So we have our first slide and our second slide, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So we're going to start with a blank slide, and we're going to add that right here. Select the blank layout, and here we have it. So on our blank slide, we have the two elements. We have the question and the answers. We're going to start with a question. Add a text box right here. Through your toolbar, click on text box. Drag your text box. Depends on how big or how small you want it to be. And here we have it. Now we're just going to paste in our questions right here. So I'm just going to paste in mine. There we have it. Now you can format this however you want it. We can change the font style. Put it in bold and make it bigger. You want to make sure that your audience or your students can read the question, so I think that's good for me. And I'm just going to adjust it a little, reposition it, put it in the center, and there you have it. Now we have our question. Let's move on to our answers. So these are multiple choice, so you're going to give them a bunch of answers, and they're going to select which one they think would be the correct answer. So we're going to add some shapes where we're going to put in our answers. So go to shapes in the toolbar, and you can select whether rectangle or rounded rectangle or whichever shape that is available here that you want to choose. I'm just going to go for the rounded rectangle. Make your rounded rectangle right here. I think that's good before we do anything else. Now we can format this to however we want it to look like, make it stand out some more. Because again, these are where your answers are going to be, and we're just going to be copying them later so we don't have to repeat the same process. So format this to, let's say, different fill color. Let's make it pop out, but not so much. Okay, that's good. Our border color would also be darker, and make that border a bit thicker. And there you have it. Now I'm just going to put in an answer in the middle where, again, we can just edit later. Let's say I'm just going to put in the color yellow. Well, we don't know if that's the correct answer yet, but let's find out. So now I'm just formatting it, making it bigger. Let's stick to 30. And there you have it. Now you can also change the font style to however you want it. There we go. Now we can copy this. Right click on it, copy, and then right click again and paste. And now we have two answer boxes. We're just going to adjust them, center them, and copy them again and paste. Drag it down, and there you have it. Now we can edit this so we don't have, again, to start from the beginning where we add the shape, format the shape into a different color, the border color, and now all we have to do is edit the text inside each answer box. So we're going to put the correct answer for this one, another false answer, let's say brown and black. There you have it. So we have our first slide of our interactive quiz where we have the question and a bunch of answers to choose from. Now for our next slide, what we're going to do is to duplicate this slide. Right click on it, select duplicate, and there you have it. So we have the original and the duplicate. And for the duplicate, what we're going to do is to edit it to show where the correct answer is. So if we mix blue and red, we do get purple or violet. So let's change the color or the format of this answer box because it's the correct one. So let's turn it into blue or turn it into the correct color. Okay, and now for the text, we're going to turn it into white to make it pop out some more. And there we have it. And we can also add a few more texts at the bottom indicating that yes, the correct answer is indeed purple. So we can just say mixing red and blue gives you the color purple. Okay, now we can just edit that, center it, change the font color to a darker one, and maybe highlight it to make it stand out some more. And there you have it. So we have our second slide where we have the correct answer, and our first slide where we have the question and the answers. So 2 slides for each question where you just have the question and you have the choices. So while you're presenting, you will be asking your students or your audience, which one do you think is the correct answer? Some will answer yellow, some will say purple, some will say black, some will say brown. And so after you've collected all the answers and we're going to figure out which one is the correct answer, you're going to go to the next slide where it will show the correct answer with some other facts at the bottom of your slide. And that's how to create an interactive quiz here in Google Slides. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, do leave a like and subscribe for more helpful videos. See you on the next one.